This is Intuitive Edge. Welcome to my channel. This is where we take an intuitive look at what's going on in our world. So let's take a look at our month ahead. I'm going to take a look at the cards, and I'm going to shuffle them up, and we'll get started. I'll be right back. Okay, so I shuffled up the cards, and let's take a look here. Now I've written out the spread. It goes something like this. We're going to have the political and socioeconomic, and then what crosses each of those. What are the obstacles in those areas? And then the past, kind of what's leaving, what energies are leaving, and then what energies are coming in, and then the ultimate outcome for this month. Okay, so first card out is the Tower. All right, well, this is on the political scene. So, well, there could be some fireworks in politics this month. We have the Tower card. That usually means things falling apart. It usually means something of a cataclysmic nature. So plans falling apart, just it's kind of devastating, that card. Okay. Second card is socioeconomic. Now I've got the suspended person and it's reversed, but I'll show it to you. This is actually upright. So it came in reversed, which looks upright, but it's actually reversed. So the suspended person is a card of having to give something up to gain something. It's like looking for a better outcome and releasing and being willing to work with what you need to do to create a better outcome. And this is like a difficulty with that. Let me see what the crossing cards are for these, and then we can maybe see a little clearer. So that suspended person, that hanged man in traditional tarot, that card is about working for a better outcome, okay? And when it's reversed, it can be a difficulty with that. It could be kind of wasting your efforts and not really getting to what you need to do to make things better, okay? It's a challenge on the efforts of it. Now, it's crossed by the Nine of Swords, which is a card of fear and anxiety, trepidation, stress. So socioeconomically, things are looking really tough, and it's a matter of not being able to see the truth or get to the better outcome. And there's something causing stress in that regard, okay? Now, back to the political, when we have the Tower card, the card crossing it is the Devil card. So things are looking really dicey politically for this month, okay? That Tower card crossed by the Devil, That's tough, okay? This is the Devil card in this deck. This is the Pan. I call him the Trickster. Generally, that's a card about being in bondage, you know, not being released into the higher, more positive energies. It's kind of being sucked into a negative aspect. And with this Tower coming crashing down, that it's like creating this negative vortex, okay? And it could suck some really negative crud and stir some negative crud up. So look for some mudslinging when it comes to politics this month. I mean, more than normal, okay? We know that politics is always bent toward that, but this might get really ugly this month. I'm just saying, okay? Just saying. All right. Okay. Kind of gotta shake that off a little bit. Okay. The past. So what is leaving? We have the card of the Two of Pentacles. Now this card came in reversed. Two Pentacles. It's a card of weighing your options. And this is like not being able to loosen up and lighten up and go with the flow. But that energy's leaving. So maybe there's some stirring of the energies that are going to help kind of break this this icky energy fallout that we're seeing. The future, what is coming? We've got the High Priestess. Now she's reversed. So the High Priestess is about inner wisdom and listening to your intuition and your inner voice. And having her reverse can be a difficulty listening to inner wisdom, your inner voice, inner truth. Can be a head knowledge, but not a heart knowledge, not a deep understanding and a deep knowledge. Now this is kind of what's on the horizon. So there's, you know, when you've got the Tower and the Devil and the suspended person reverse, this difficulty letting go and going with the flow, you really, this High Priestess is so important, because this is listening to that inner guidance that's going to help you navigate through these difficult times. So, and I say you, we're talking like general broad, the United States, but you know, when we see these things, politics and socioeconomic, and these are pretty heavy cards that are on these two issues in particular. And we really need, as a population, as a people, to listen to our inner wisdom, to gain the wisdom that we get from our connection to God that helps us navigate through these difficult times. And when I see the reversal of that on what's coming, it tells me that there's not going to be enough people initially. Now we can change this, of course, but it tells me there's going to be a lot of people that aren't seeing the signs. They're not interpreting what's really happening and what's really going on. And they may be led by emotions or thinking through, you know, through just what they see and hear on the news, instead of really testing things that they hear and see without really knowing and understanding the truth. And so it's causing this disconnect from the truth of what people need to be listening to, their inner voice, their inner wisdom, that still small voice that connects us to the truth. Okay, there's a big disconnect, and this is going to be a real problem. You know, now I know many of my viewers, you are probably very well connected to this, and that's good. But there's a lot of people that aren't. And this is going to be a problem this week, because the energy this month, it's going to be a problem this month because of the severe energy in politics and what's happening socioeconomically. Okay, this is not going to be an easy month for a lot of people, and it's sad to see that reversal on that wisdom that's going to help people get through it. Okay, I mean, when we go through difficult times in our own personal lives, it's so much easier when we can hold on to inner truth, that knowing, that connection to God, that sometimes there's that light that we hold on to that pulls us through even when things look their darkest. Okay, and that's a little lacking this month for the general population. There's not enough people that are going to be able to grab onto the truth, and it could simply be because the truth is so obfuscated right now. There's not enough. I mean, the truth is out there, but not enough people understand it. Not enough people are living by the mantra of truth in all things, truth in myself, truth in everything around me. The outcome card is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a little bit of a tough card. Sometimes this can indicate trying to move forward, but having the brakes on and being a little bit stubborn, perhaps, and inflexible. needing to release the brakes so you can go forward. Underneath this, we have the King of Pentacles. Strong, reliable sense of values, but can also be a difficult character as well. Sometimes focused only on the material and less on the spiritual or what is right or moving through something. Can be kind of a greedy sense to it. So overall, it's a little bit of a tough month ahead. I guess the best thing is to think about ways of looking at this from a higher perspective and connecting back with your heart and your intuition, and really staying connected with the truth of what you know, and not getting sucked into the chaos that may ensue around us this month. So, could be a challenge, but as we know, things heat up and then they cool down, so things will change and shift, and we're all part of this changing and shifting as we go. So those of us that can stay grounded and connected during this time, we're going to help be the lighthouse beacon for the other ships so that they don't get shipwrecked out there, on the high seas. They need to have somebody that can help kind of guide and shine the light for them. So be that person if you can, and try not to lose your own head in the process of this. It could get a little crazy this month, so we'll see what happens. But hang in there, everybody, and we'll catch you next time. This has been Intuitive Edge. All right, bye for now. Take care.